good morning, my darlings. I haven't actually spoken to you yet this morning, despite the fact that I've been up bright and early and straight out of the door this morning. Lady C and I decided that we wanted to do a little bit of an early morning walk, and it was the loveliest walk we could have ever done. We headed straight into Winchester this morning, as you'd have seen. Got a couple of clips as we were walking around. It was so muddy because they'd only just finished now, literally in mid-January, just finished fully taking down all of the Christmas market, you know, like tarpaulins and all of the like wooden shacks. I don't know the official name for them. So they literally were just finishing that as we were on our walk this morning, and it makes me really sad after Christmas seeing the destruction on the grass. It's actually really heartbreaking, and they always reseed it every year. It's something that I don't really understand why they do this. I don't really know why they don't just like pave over it, maybe some like nice cobbles or something like that, because that would be really fitting, and it would mean that they don't have to reseed. Like literally every single December they put the Christmas market out, the grass gets absolutely trampled and completely ruined, and then every single January, like towards the end of January, they start reseeding the grass, and then all throughout spring, summer, you're not allowed to step on the grass. There's like big signs saying keep off the grass. There's like big like chains everywhere. This is like around the back of the cathedral, and it's such a shame because I always think in summer that would be such a perfect picnic spot, just to like sit out and like enjoy the views of the cathedral, just to like soak up the sunshine. So it was very muddy, and I was really glad that I had this morning. Actually, I literally have taken them off because I have officially christened my new walking shoes. As you can see, they've gotten very muddy, but it's something that I've been wanting to get recently. I'm wanting to like update specifically this January because, as you know, it really is like an intention of mine. I don't want to say a goal, I don't want to say a resolution, but it's an intention to mine to just move my body more and just get outside, get on my walks. And there was one thing that I was saying in my intentions video, that there is no such thing as bad walking weather, just bad walking attire. And if there was one thing I realized that I really needed to update, it's my walking shoes. My old walking shoes must have been at least 10-12 years old. They were letting in water whenever they got wet. They were not comfortable, and it meant that I opted for different shoes. I know I was talking about my Jimmy Choo boots and my wardrobe declutter. Like, I don't want them to ever get that muddy again. So if I know I'm going to be going on like a proper muddy walk, I want to be wearing these. So I got these from the Joseph Sieber, which is not a brand that I'm really familiar with because I'm not exactly like a huge outdoorsy country person in that respect, but I absolutely love them. They're like a gorgeous little brown pair, and I actually think they look really nice, and I think that also makes a difference whenever it comes to like going on your walks and stuff, because having nice walking attire makes me want to go walking. I hate looking really scraggy, looking really like just like not nice, you know what I mean? Like, I don't expect to be wearing like a blazer and a pair of high heels on my walk, but I just want to feel nice and look nice. So I've got a new pair of walking shoes, which I am absolutely in love with, and I've just come in the bedroom to start the vlog because I came upstairs and you would have seen the sun was pouring through. We actually went on the walk so early this morning, the sun hadn't properly risen, you know, and it's still that almost like mist, that morning mist as you're walking through. And honestly, Winchester was absolutely dead. It was so quiet. I would definitely recommend doing an early morning walk, like as early as possible. At the moment the sun is rising. I don't actually know what time it's rising at the moment. I think it might be just before 8 o'clock now, which is rather exciting. It's definitely starting to get lighter a little bit later now. Let me see when it rises. 7:59, the sun is currently rising, so literally get there for 8 o'clock when the sun just starts rising. You've got that like gorgeous mist in the air, and there is no one around. I feel like to do a dog walk, if you've like got a baby and you want to like go out for like an early morning walk with like the pushchair, it is just so lovely. It's a really lovely way to start my day, and something that I definitely want to do more often, especially when it is coupled with a coffee at the end of the walk. I feel like you always need to give yourself a little treat, a little coffee, maybe a little slice of cake if you're feeling a little bit naughty, just to reward yourself for getting up and getting out. I'm wearing today a knit that I am not gonna lie, I've kind of like reignited my love for. If you watched the videos during Vlogmas, you would have seen me unbox this in my little H&M order. But this knit, oh my goodness me, I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, I was like folding down the collar to kind of get it away from my neck, but especially with how the weather is at the moment, it's still about -4, -5 degrees in the mornings. It is so cold. So I had a thermal vest on underneath this. I did have my fleece lined thermal Lovell leggings, but I've just changed out of those because I just want to be really nice and super cozy, and the fact that this literally comes up to my chin keeps me so nice and snug. I feel like it really works with the new hair as well. Like, I really love how the bob looks with like a little a little high roll neck, like a really high collar. I just think it looks absolutely adorable, and this is just keeping me so nice and snugly warm. So I'll see if it's still available and leave it linked down below, because I do feel like H&M knits are just such high quality, and especially the price that you pay for them, they are really, really good in terms of your cost per wear and in terms of keeping you really nice and snugly warm as well. So just loving my knit today. I'm feeling all the cozy vibes. So I have just received a rather exciting delivery, and I've been chatting about the new hair a little bit today, and I feel like this has come in perfect timing, because I am really wanting to make sure that I am maintaining my hair really, really well and just like looking after it to the best of its ability. I really love the volume that I've got in the bob now. I feel like a lot of you have definitely noticed that. That was one of the biggest comments I got on Instagram, is just how much volume is in my hair now, which I love. If you're someone like me that you don't necessarily have thin hair, I wouldn't say I have thick hair, I just have a lot of it, and it's really, really heavy. So obviously the more hair I have, the more it just gets weighed down, and I feel like it just loses all of its volume, whereas now it is just so voluminous. And I'm really excited to try some new hair care products just to kind of maintain that volume, maintain that health, and keep my bob looking really nice and refreshed. So this is a brand I've never actually heard of. They're called Strand. It's a new discovery for me, and I'm really, really excited to see what we have got in here, because they have been very kind and sent over quite a few products. So hello, we're excited to introduce you to the best-selling scalp care brand Strand. Oh, that is really, really exciting, because you guys know me and you know that I have real issues with my scalp. I am pretty sure it's psoriasis that I've got on my scalp, because it's a lot more than just like itchiness or like flakiness. It can really, really flare up. It particularly flares up if I'm like stressed, if I'm not using the right shampoos and conditioners. Some of them just make my scalp sting, like literally sting. So I'm really, really excited to try this. And I know a lot of you guys have similar problems, and you always ask for hair care recommendations and shampoo and conditioner recommendations. So I'll have to give this a go and report back. So, hailing all the way from Australia, and after a lot of love seen around the globe, Strand is finally available in the UK. The brand uses the power of prebiotics to improve the health of your scalp microbiome, so you and your hair can thrive. Learn more about our cool collection on the flip side. Now available at strandscalpcare.com and Sephora. I'll have to leave these linked down below, because we've got a lot in here. So let's go through what is in the box. They have, first of all, oh my gosh, sent over a new microfiber towel, which I've seen a lot of people talking about this when it comes to looking after your hair, because using a traditional towel can actually be quite like harsh on your hair. I'm someone that when I get out of the shower, I throw my hair up in a hair towel, or not a hair towel, like my normal big, heavy, full body towel. And I think it's something that I really need to stop doing. It's a bit of a habit I need to break in 2024. So this says, break up with your bath towel, woven microfiber hair towel for all hair types. Apparently this absorbs 7 times more water than your average cotton towel, cutting drying time by as much as half. It's an oversized fit, effectively wraps all hair types and lengths with a snag-safe band closure, safeguards your hair during its most delicate moments, preventing split ends and breakage. That is something I really, really, really want to prevent now that my hair is a lot shorter. And ultra-fine woven fibers simultaneously smooths and dries strands, fighting flyaways and frizz. That is so exciting. Let's get this open, because I feel like this could be a real game changer for me. I mean, feel-wise, it's actually still super soft. What I've not liked about microfiber towels in the past is that a lot of them, I've felt that they've been really like, just really coarse, and they felt like cleaning cloths rather than like actual hair cloths. So this is actually huge. Oh my gosh, that is massive. I'm definitely going to have to give that a try. And it's got like a little band, I'm assuming to hang. I don't know if that's actually to kind of wrap around your head, but that is supposed to be a lot better on your hair, so I'm definitely going to have to give that a try. And then in terms of the actual products we have got in here, we have the shampoo and conditioner, which I'm really, really excited about. So this is the Crown Cleanse Concentrated Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. It's a prebiotic shampoo, as I said, and the conditioner as well, which I'm really, really excited to try. I think these could be really great to add into my routine. So it says here, show your scalp some love and say goodbye to dandruff with the power of prebiotics. Our formula adds hydration to moisturize and balance the scalp surface whilst reducing the occurrence of dandruff. Just seeing if the conditioner says anything else. It says the conditioner is a lightweight hydrating conditioner that gives dull, dry hair added boost and shine. It will revitalize the appearance of your hair whilst keeping dandruff in check and building a healthy looking scalp. Doubles as a hair mask for the ultimate self-care moments. That might be really nice if you want to like wear that overnight. So really, really excited about that duo. And then we also have the Miracle Worker Gentle Exfoliator. Oh my goodness, I don't think I have ever tried a scalp scrub. This is a prebiotic scalp scrub. This is an absolute tongue twister. Strand, scalp, scrub, shampoo, conditioner. Oh my goodness. So it says this concentrated formula revitalizes roots, exfoliates dead skin cells, and deeply cleanses your scalp. Our Wonder Scrub, it removes product buildup, fights off excess oil, and stimulates follicles to promote hair health. I know a lot of people that moan about buildup in their hair and buildup in their scalp. It's a real problem for a lot of people that use boosting conditioners, like volumizing shampoos, moisturizing shampoos, ones that basically have a bit more thickness to them. They can really build up in your scalp, and especially if you use dry shampoo. I'm trying to break up with dry shampoo at the moment and not use it as much, but I know I used to get so much buildup. The reason I've stopped using it is because it makes my psoriasis flare up so badly. So if you use dry shampoo regularly, this is a really good one to try, just to kind of like mitigate that. We also have in here, which I have always wanted to try. I see so many people talking about these on TikToks. They're these scalp scrubbers, which sounds really exciting. I love the look of it. It's like really rubbery and it feels really gentle as well. So I'm guessing I'm going to be using these two together. I'm hoping that's not going to be too much on my hair to use them together. But then we also have the Crown Fix Prebiotic Scalp Care Soothing and Protecting Serum. And I do like to apply a scalp serum about once every 2 weeks. I don't really need it too regularly. It depends how bad my hair is at the moment and how bad my scalp is. The moment it's not feeling too bad, but actually just after Christmas, it was really painful and it really flared up badly. I don't know if it's because I was eating badly. Never really put 2 and 2 together like that, but really excited to try that because I really do love a scalp serum. I feel like for me it's just such a like soothing addition into my routine, and it just feels like such like hair care to me. And then they've also sent over a Strand wide tooth comb, which is great to use. I heard that you're supposed to use a wide tooth comb when you first get out of the shower, actually, when your hair's wet, before you use a brush. So it says here, a wide tooth shower comb is designed to easily glide through wet or dry strands and work for any type of hair length. Oh, this might actually be good to use in the shower because it literally has the little hanger here, so you can hang it up with your shampoos and conditioners and then comb you through your conditioner whenever you're in the shower. That sounds amazing as well. So some lovely products from Strand that I'm really excited to add into my routine, as I said, to keep my hair just feeling really lovely and healthy. And as a girl that suffers so badly with my scalp, with the dryness, the itchiness, the flakiness, the psoriasis that builds up and kind of like flares up, it is really bad, and no one ever wants to have to be dealing with like dandruff or flaky scalp. Like, it's just such a horrible thing to have to deal with. So it's really lovely to have such like nice products that these don't feel like medicated products to put on your shelves. They still look really lovely, and I love the fact that they are prebiotic, because I'm learning so much about like prebiotics at the moment and how much they can like help within your routine. So really excited about that. It's hair wash day tomorrow, so I'm going to give these a try tomorrow morning and I will report back to you. So I've just had some lunch, given the kitchen a little bit of a clean and tidy, and I'm really just like relishing in that whole kind of like January mindset. I feel like ever since getting ill, it's really taken me a while to get back into that like January reset mode. It's really helped doing a bit of a wardrobe clear out, doing a bit of a declutter, and I feel like I'm just really trying hard to keep everything around me looking a little bit more like minimal and a bit more stripped back. I always love that feeling after the Christmas tree comes down, where everything feels a bit empty and you almost like relish in that emptiness, and I'm just really enjoying feeling like a full reset in terms of like my routine, where I'm going, like what I'm doing with regards to like the house, and like resetting how the house is looking, decluttering, tidying, kind of keeping everything as like clean and lovely as possible, because you know I'm like, I always think tidy space, tidy mind. That's the saying that I was going for, and I'm loving as well the new diffuser, which I picked up at Gilmore for Keys. I've got this in the living room, and I feel like it makes such a difference having like a lovely new scent. So I've got that in here, and I actually have been saving this to open up in January as part of my kind of like reset and refresh routine, the Bramley Reed diffuser. Now this I feel like is another, got a hair on my face, I cannot, don't you hate it when you can just like feel it somewhere on your nose. But this I feel like is another very like wintry scent, but not Christmassy. This has lemongrass, spearmint and clementine. The clementine to me is what makes it wintry, but the lemongrass is what makes it like not Christmassy and a little bit more like fresh. So I'm thinking of putting this one up in the hallway, because there is nothing lovelier than when you walk through the front door and you just get hit with that like scent, that like lovely homey scent. And when someone comes around your house and they compliment how lovely your house smells, that is always such a win for me. So I think I'm going to put this out in the hallway. I love the packaging as well, how just like simple that is. It's quite nice as well, because if you wanted to, in theory, because it's literally only got the Bramley packaging. Why are these always so difficult to open? Oh my God, I've not even got Alex home to open it up for me today. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh, as I'm opening that up, but the fact that it's just got the Bramley packaging, it doesn't say like what scent it is. You could definitely reuse this and put another scent in it. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. That is really lovely and light and fresh. I love the fact that it comes with the black diffusers as well. They're a bit more like Jo Malone-esque. I normally wouldn't throw all of them in at once, just because I find that that's a little bit too much. I kind of tend to start with like 2 or 3 and then build up as soon as the scent starts to kind of fade a little bit. But I'm gonna put that out in the hallway, and I cannot wait for the scent just to like fill our house. I feel like a hallway scent always needs to be something really fresh and really lovely, so that when people walk in to your house, they just go, oh, and that is what this scent does to me. Oh, that is so lovely. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how that looks. I feel like it works with the kind of interior in our hallway so well. I feel like you never really see this hallway very much, because it's just very dark and a bit nothing, to be fair. Like there's not really much going on in here, but I do love this little setup that we've got over here. I've got my gorgeous print that I picked up from Home Sense quite a few months ago, but I love it. The little saxophonist with the gold frame. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of kind of impressionist-esque art. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. The kind where the closer you get, the more you can see the brush strokes. The further away you get, the more you see like the bigger picture. I absolutely love that. So got the new diffuser here, which I'm smelling already. It's just incredible. One thing I'll always say about diffuser reeds is don't let it touch the walls, or you'll end up with oil marks on the walls. You can kind of see here where I've accidentally let it lean against the wall, and you can see little bits of oil marks. But I've just got a little print up here, which I absolutely love. This used to be in a frame, and I do need to reframe it. I got this done at a PR event, and it was an actual calligrapher, I believe they're called, and you could like literally choose what you wanted to have as a quote. So one of my favorite quotes is, people that argue that the glass is half empty or half full miss the point. The glass is refillable. And it's a quote that I love to live by with life, so I love that there, because it just kind of like reminds me whenever I leave the house. So I do need to get a new frame for that, because that completely smashed, unfortunately. I've just turned over the number because I don't want you to work out exactly when the wedding is. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't be able to work it out, but just in case, I've turned it over. But this was an engagement gift that I got from Lady C, which is a countdown to our wedding, which I think is so lovely. And obviously, because our wedding is 2.5 years away, we have lots of days to count this down. So it's one of those presents that is definitely going to get its use. Got a little Jo Malone candle, which I always love burning whenever we've got guests. Honeysuckle and Divana, it's one of my faves. And our little Highland Coups, which we picked up on the Isle of Skye when we went on our trip and got engaged, which we absolutely love. Alex bought both of these because I just fell in love with the store. I was like, I can't leave them behind. So he was like, right, they are my treat then. So yeah, I do love our hallway. Like, we've got a few little things in it that I absolutely adore, like our fisheye mirror and things like that. Love the fact that it's like half white and half blue. I feel like that really adds to like the moody vibes, and obviously when the sun shines through, it is not all doom and gloom and all dark, but it's just a room that you never get to see. But yeah, I feel like just filling a scent in your hallway really helps to kind of like circulate around the house, and is such a lovely experience for people when they come in. So I'm really happy with that one. That being said, about the reeds, I've just added a couple of extra reeds to the sandalwood diffuser. Now, I realised when I was linking to this, because it's obviously from the outlet, this isn't available anymore online. However, I found a new one that they're doing. I think it's like oak moss. I can't remember the exact name, but I'll leave it linked down below, which kind of sounds like, from the notes and from the description, a really similar version of sandalwood, very woody, very wintry, so really, really gorgeous. So I'll leave that link down below. I might have to treat myself to that as well once this one runs out, but these diffusers do last a really, really long time. Be sure to remember to change over the reeds whenever you can, just like flip them over, and it just helps to like revitalize the scent, 'cause it can be really easy to like forget about it. But I have that here so that as soon as you walk into the living room, kitchen, you're just hit with that scent again. And I love how it looks with the coffee table. I feel like the decor is just really coming together with the like cozy kind of like reddy pinky vibes, the gorgeous like darker maroons in the flowers. I absolutely love for a more wintry vibe, and obviously the chessboard, which I would like to say I'm getting better at. That is probably a lie. Alex has still beaten me every single time we've played, and the diffuser, so absolutely loving that. I actually need to head upstairs and get dressed in a minute, because I am actually ticking off 2 resolutions kind of twice today, which I'm really, really proud of myself for. As I said, I really want to move my body more, so already ticked that off this morning, and I'm actually going to be moving my body twice today. I have booked a new class at the club tonight, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am actually a little bit nervous for it. I don't know why, but I just get really nervous for new classes. I feel like when you don't know what you're doing, it's just so anxiety inducing. I went to a class once actually. It was like this like full body pump class, and they didn't even tell you on the kind of like information about the class that you need to like set up this full kind of like circuit. So I arrived and I saw a few circuits were set up, so I kind of like went over to a couple of ladies and said, oh, is this set up ready for us? She was like, no, you need to set it up yourself. Like if you steal someone else's, they're gonna kick off. And I was like, oh, okay. And there was no instructor there to tell me how to set it up. Like they literally arrived within a couple of minutes before the class. And they're like, is everyone ready? Is there any newbies? Are you all good? So thank goodness all the ladies that I ever meet at the club are always so, so lovely. And the gents, of course, but I usually get chatting to ladies, and usually I try to go with a friend, because I feel like it's a little bit less daunting to go to classes when you've got a friend, you've got someone to chat to. Like if you're looking a bit silly, you can kind of both just like laugh it off. Going by yourself is just so nerve-wracking. And I've got a new class I've been wanting to try for a really, really long time. It's a spin class, but it's a bit of a different spin class where you do a bit more like full body workouts. The spin class that I normally do, I think is a bit more focused on kind of like endurance, on fitness, on like HIIT, whereas this is a bit more like you've got weights that you need to do. I think you do like crunches on the bike. It sounds interesting, and I've been wanting to try it for a really long time, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to go this evening, and I do really love an evening class as well, because I think it's so lovely to go to the gym like in the evening after work, to unwind, come home, have a bit of a shower, like relax, spend the rest of the evening just kind of like soaking up the endorphins of how happy you are that you've done your class. So yeah, I'm heading for that this evening, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous for it, because I don't really do new classes very often, especially don't go to new classes on my own. So I need to head upstairs and get my gym gear on, and then we can get going to my new fitness class. Well, I was gonna say workout class ready, but I think the best way to say it is ready as I will ever be, because honestly, does anyone else get like this? Please tell me I'm not the only one that just gets so anxious to go to a new class and to be like the only new person there. I just hate that feeling. So being brave this evening and heading out, I've just chucked on a little workout headband, which I'm not gonna lie, with the new hair is needed, because my hair has got a lot more wispy bits than it used to. So this stops the bits at the bottom kind of like running down my neck, and just keeps it out for my hair. But it does fit in the teeniest, tiniest little ponytail. I've just got like a little black workout top on, my new Sweaty Betty leggings, which apparently have caught up with my socks, and then just Adidas trainers, my little white workout socks. I always feel like really help elongate your legs. As I said, we're just working out, but I always like to look nice, and I feel like, especially if I'm going to a new class, I want to look like I know what I'm doing. I don't want to look like that newbie that has no clue. So I'm procrastinating talking to you, but let's head off. I'm hoping it's going to be a really, really fun class, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone, and my goodness me, am I glad to have made the most of the dry weather yesterday. This is the most British way to start my morning and to chat about, but the weather forecast for the week ahead is miserable. It's such a shame, because we've had such a gorgeous January so far. It has been so beautiful. It's been freezing cold, but like lovely blue skies. Today it is absolutely tipping it with rain. I literally have the lights on, I've got my ring light on. It's not even that early. It's currently 10 to 8, which, as I said yesterday, the sun rises at like 7:58 or something like that, so it's really not even that early. But I've got my ring light on because it is so grey, so dark and so wet outside. I have had a lovely morning shower. As you can see, I haven't styled my hair up yesterday, but I loved the class that I did yesterday. I wanted to just give you a quick little debrief because it was so much fun. So much fun. I do find that like every time that I go to the club, other people that are there are always so friendly. One of the things that really confused me is that the other spin class that I do, you get like a designated bike and like you book the number of your bike, and I thought I'd booked a number on my bike, but clearly I hadn't, and I arrived and I was so confused where to go. And this really lovely gent was like, are you okay? Are you like looking for someone? I was like, no, I think I'm on that bike, but another lady's on it. And he was like, no, we don't book bikes for this class. I was like, hey, honestly, just grab a bike. And then he was explaining to me like, you're gonna need some weights. Like he showed me where the weight box was. He was really lovely. So it was such a good class and I really enjoyed it. I am someone that does not work upper body very much. Sometimes I try and train it a little bit more. I'll go to the gym with Alex because he's really good at it. And he'll take me through like some exercises and stuff, but I'm not the best at doing it. And oh my gosh, the amount it worked, the upper body. I went for like the lowest weight. I think I literally went for like 1 kilogram. And my shoulders today, my goodness me, I was washing my hair this morning, like ow, it really hurts. They really ache. Like I feel like I could do with a massage if I'm totally honest. But yes, I had a lovely, long, relaxing hair wash and shower this morning. I feel like it needs a bit of a brush. It always looks so funny when you first get out the shower. I've actually changed my routine with regards to my hair washes recently. I used to always be an evening hair wash kind of a girl, but recently I have switched to a morning hair wash. So obviously, because I got home like a bit sweaty from the class, I had a shower but I didn't wash my hair. I actually much prefer getting up bright and early, jumping in the shower and giving my hair a wash in the morning. I just feel like it's giving me a bit of a better routine, to be perfectly honest, and I never thought I'd be the kind of person to switch, but I do feel like, you know, I keep talking about new year, new intentions, new resolutions, bit of a January reset. I think it's really nice to almost like take stock of your habits and your kind of schedule, see what works, see what doesn't, and see if there's anything you can switch up. And I do have to say, I think my evening hair wash schedule just wasn't quite working for me. So I've switched to a morning hair wash. And I have to say, I loved the shampoos from Strand. The shampoo and conditioner was lovely. Obviously, first time trying, but smell was lovely, feel was lovely, rinsed out really well. So I think these are some new absolute favorites for me, especially as a girl that suffers so bad with psoriasis. So use those this morning. Also this morning, have officially run out of an absolute favorite, my Darphin Intrale cream. It is completely gone, which is always a very sad moment, and I do love the Darphin moisturizers. However, I've brought out of my cupboard something that I unboxed in December, which I've not had a chance to open yet. There's so many of you guys that I was going to love. This is the Dewy Skin Cream from Tatcha. I've used it this morning and oh my goodness me, I think I'm obsessed. I think I am obsessed. First of all, I love the packaging, like purpley, kind of like pearlescent. I've just realized, is this a spoon? Is this designed so that you can scoop the moisturizer out? I did not use that this morning. I just used my finger. Ooh, that is amazing. How did I not know that that was actually a thing? Oh my gosh, I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand. But the smell, oh, is so beautiful. And it's a really lovely moisturizer. So to those of you that said I was going to love this, you know me well. You were correct. It is beautiful. I love the fact that you've got that on the top. I don't think I've ever owned a moisturizer that does that. So yeah, used that this morning and absolutely loved. And I've just done my makeup quickly. I always like to leave my hair for like 20-30 minutes before I start blow drying it, but I do find that especially with my shorter hair, it is obviously drying a lot quicker. It's a lot easier. All I'm really using in terms of my hair products is my heat protectant and my hair oil, and then I do pretty much my usual that I was doing before. I use the GHD Helios, which is, in my opinion, the best hairdryer in the world. I absolutely love this. And then my straighteners, which are over here, which has got everything like out in front of me. Honestly, please tell me I'm not the only person that has the most messy makeup desk, because especially because I use my straighteners like almost every day, they kind of just stay out on the windowsill. This gets shoved in a cupboard whenever I've got the chance. Like makeup products are out on the table, skincare products are out. I'm honestly the worst. But before my hair dries anymore and I start getting these weird kinky waves in it, I'm going to put a little bit of hair oil in. I'll heat protect it as well because it always needs a bit of heat protectant, and then I will check back in with you guys in a bit once I am dressed and ready for the day. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like today is one of those days where the sun is just not rising. It is literally so dark today. I got myself ready and I thought I'll wait for the sun to come up, went downstairs, did 2 hours worth of emails, and it is still almost as dark as it was when I first spoke to you this morning. But I have had a couple of rather exciting deliveries on the kind of fitness front. I do love January for kind of like that fitness reset. As much as I'm not doing any kind of like New Year's goals in terms of like weight loss, or in terms of like I want to be at the gym 5 times a week, it's just about moving my body more, trying new things, and just trying to get into a bit more of a rhythm and a routine. And I posted about this the other day on Instagram and was like, do I need this? Because it's become a bit of a viral product, and I wasn't sure if it was just going to be a bit of a fad. And sometimes when I see too much of something, it actually puts me off wanting to purchase it myself. However, when I put this on my stories, I was flooded with DMs being like, no, you need this in your wardrobe. This is the viral Adanola knit. Now, I'm not sure if it will still be in stock. When I last checked, I think most sizes were sold out of this colorway, but I do think the other colorway was still available. So I wanted to unbox this with you guys and show you what I picked up. Now, I was asking you guys which size to go for, so I'm really hoping that I've gone for the right size, because a couple of you said that you were like around the same size as me. You're like a 10, 12, and you went for a medium. So I'm really hoping. Oh wow, this is soft. This is really soft. So this is the viral Adanola knit with the navy blue and grey. I am in love with this. Absolutely in love with this. Although looking at it, it is huge. So I think this is going to be a really oversized jumper, but I think this could be super cozy. Maybe I should have gone for the small. I'm gonna have to try this on and let you guys know how it looks. But this is, wow, I'm actually really surprised at how thick it is. I wasn't expecting it to be such a thick knit. Inside, oh, it's really nice and soft and cozy as well. I have a feeling this is going to be a jumper that I get a lot of wear out of. I've seen so many girls saying that they have been wearing this for so many different occasions. Like, it's the kind of knit that you can throw over your gym gear if you're like literally just running to the gym, you want to chuck it off before your workout, or maybe even like warm up in it. I've seen other girls that have said it's the coziest like weekend jumper, weekend knit. It's the perfect thing to pick up in January that is going to take me through the next couple of months, because here in the UK it does not get warm until literally like the end of March, so I feel like I can still get a lot of wear out of this. So I will leave it linked down below, along with the other 2 colorways that they do in this knit, in case any of them are in stock. Have a little look, and also make sure to keep an eye on my stories, because if these do come back, I will let you know. But we are gonna have to try this on, because it does look huge, but maybe it's like a good huge where we kind of embrace that like cozy vibes. It's very much like stole my boyfriend's jumper, because I listened to you guys. You said go for a medium, not a small. So I'm really hoping that you were right. Otherwise I'm going to be very upset. I did that typical thing as well, where I got completely suckered in by the fact that they said if you spend an extra £10, you can get free delivery, which is ridiculous, because I ended up spending an extra £15. However, I have been wanting to add a new cap into my wardrobe, because I do feel like caps are something that are quite, I don't want to say niche. I feel like when it comes to my style, they're quite difficult to find one that like goes with my style, and I really liked this one. It's like a beigey colour, and it's got the green writing, Adanola Active Lifestyle, which I thought was really cute. And especially again when you're like going to and from the gym, I actually think with my new hair I am enjoying caps even more. I started a cap up for like a little Instagram reel the other day, and I really liked it. And I do feel like it's very like gym vibes, like taking the dog out for a walk vibes, yummy mummy picking up the kids. I really like it. I feel like that works really well. I really like it with the hairstyle as well. I think it really works with the bob. Never used to be a cat girl, but apparently I'm a changed woman. So those are the 2 things that I picked up from Adanola. And then I also had another new in order arrive from Potflex. Now I think I was literally talking about Potflex the other day, but when it comes to running leggings, very specifically, Potflex are my favourite running leggings, because they're the only ones that I feel like don't fall down. As much as I like my Sweaty Betty ones for like lounging about the house, or kind of like low level activity, things that like obviously with a bike and with cycling it's different. They're not gonna like fall down. With yoga, with Pilates, with like stretching, they don't fall down. Potflex are the only leggings I have when I go for a run that do not fall down on me, and they reached out and asked me if I wanted to try something from their new January launch. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what is in here, but I absolutely adore Potflex and their active wear. I wear it all the time. Also their sports bra is one of my favorites as well. So I'm really intrigued to see what is in here. They've literally left me a little note in here as well. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Ellie, Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2024. Like, how? I wanted to send along a little something for you to start off the new year with the right vibe. Stretchy and sleek. Ooh. These are my faves from our new Seamless collection. And they feel chef's kiss. Hope you love. Let me know how this fits. Oh, Kristen, thank you so much. Honestly, the girls at the PetiteElliee team are just the loveliest girls in the world. I'm really excited to hear about the Seamless collection because I feel like it's going to be super comfy. I love the packaging as well. This gorgeous like burgundy colour, very much the colour of the season. I will leave PotFlex link down below if you do want to check out their activewear as well, because they have so many gorgeous pieces. I've sent over 2. Oh, that is so sweet. Also, all the bags are like completely recyclable as well, which is always amazing. Ooh, oh, gorgeous like grey colour. I don't have anything in my wardrobe like this. These are stunning. Can you look at that? This is what I really love about PotFlex, is that the actual like material that they use, especially around the waist, is so, like, I don't want to say tight, but it's like teeny tiny, so that it really holds itself, but it's super stretchy, so it's really comfortable as well. Wow, look at the stretch on that waistband. Oh my gosh, these are absolutely stunning. I love the look of these. And we've also got in here, these bags are so deceiving, you literally can't really see it through as to the colour. Oh, a new sports bra. As I said, they are literally my favourite sports bras. They're really like supportive without suffocating. I've had sports bras in the past where I've literally felt like my puppies cannot breathe and I'm so uncomfortable throughout the workout. I've also had sports bras that are nice and comfortable, nice and loose. You come home from the workout and you're bruised because you've been like bouncing so much. These I feel like are the perfect mixture of like tight but not too tight, if that makes sense, like not suffocating on your bobblobs. So yeah, really gorgeous. This is like a gorgeous kind of minky pinky colour, a slightly different colour to the grey, but really lovely. This is almost like a bit more warm toned, and I love the detailing on the sports bra. That is absolutely beautiful. I love the ribbing as well. Thank you so much, PotFlex. What a gorgeous delivery to receive in the perfect time for January from the new Seamless collection. So I will leave the Seamless collection linked down below because they look like they have so many gorgeous bits in this collection as well. And as I said, they are literally some of my fave leggings when it comes to working out. Let's give these bits a try on, so I want to see how the Adanola jumper is going to fit. I feel like it's going to go really well with these leggings, so let's do that now. Please do excuse the mess behind me. I'm not going to lie, I'm being so lazy and literally leaving all of the packaging that I've just unboxed because I was that desperate to try the pieces on and show you guys, because I am kind of in love. Now, I am going to need your opinion on what you think of the jumper because it is huge, like very oversized. I would say, depending on the kind of fit that you want, it might be wise to size down. However, I kind of like how the medium looks. It really is giving me that like, I just stole my boyfriend's jumper kind of a vibe, and I do kind of like that. I think it's really cool, especially paired with just like leggings and like a very like undone look. I also think it's going to be perfect just like chuck over gym gear because obviously it's like super baggy and easy to throw on. I've of course rolled the sleeves up, which again I think almost gives that more of that like boyfriend jumper, but I quite like it when it looks a little bit more like undone and super cash. I like the fact that it's not like tapered at the waist, it's just like really loose and baggy, and I just think the colour is perfect. I love the Ada logo as well. I think it's really lovely. I actually had someone ask me, what does Ada stand for? I was like, it doesn't stand for anything, it's just short for Adanola. Like, I didn't think it stood for anything. She thought it was an acronym. Just so funny. Could literally be like, always doing amazing. If anyone asks if this is an acronym, I'm so going to tell them that's what this stands for. But yeah, I put it on with the PotFlex leggings and I'm in love with them. The seamless leggings, they're like the grey on grey, just works so well together. The leggings are super tight, they're like in a good way. They're very much like heavy workouts, HIIT workouts, a lot of running. Like, I would say that PotFlex are much more suited to that rather than just like lounging at home kind of loungewear, kind of activewear. Like, they're the kind that's like very much designed for the gym, for working out, which I really like. So love those as well. But let me know what you think of the jumper. I have to say I'm kind of in love. I think I am going to keep this size, but I will hold judgment and see what you guys think. But in terms of like the softness, in terms of the coziness, it is super soft, super cozy, and I do think the perfect, super easy, super cash throw on jumper. So I will leave it linked down below because I think this might just be staying in my wardrobe. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have literally been the world's worst vlogger today. I feel like the weather has just put me in full hibernation mode. On the plus side, I've gotten a lot of admin done, which when the weather's nice, the last thing I want to do is like sit on my laptop, do admin. I feel like I often fall behind in admin, especially in like spring, summer, because all I want to do is like be outside, soak up the weather. When the weather is like this, I just want to get on the sofa, get a blanket wrapped around me, just sit on my laptop and do some work. So that has been pretty much all I've done today, and I'm not gonna lie, I've not taken this jumper off since trying it on earlier, so I think this is gonna be staying in my wardrobe, especially because the fact that I can like roll up the sleeves and like have it a bit more cash. I've actually got it on with a pair of wide leg trousers, and I think it suits wide leg trousers a bit better. I think there's a bit less of a contrast between the kind of like oversized fit and like really skin tight leggings. So if you have one of these knits, let me know how you are styling it, because I would love to know, are you wearing it like out and about? I don't know if this is just a stay at home kind of a knit, if it's like out and about kind of a knit. Haven't fully decided, but I think this is going to be staying in my wardrobe because I have not wanted to take it off since I unboxed it and since I tried it on with you guys. But I now need to get started with dinner, and I haven't actually shown you these cookbooks yet. I bought them after you guys recommended them. These are the Rukmini Aya, I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying his name right, but these are the roasting books, and so many of you guys said to give these a try, because you know I'm not the best cook, I'm not the best chef, but I do try, and I much prefer doing something that's like a bit more of like a tray bake, a bit more of like a bung it all in the oven, literally just spend like 20 minutes prepping, chopping things up, bung it in the oven, put some like sage, some parsley, some kind of like herbs and spices with it, and then you are good to go. So I picked both of these up, so I think I'm going to choose something from one of these to make tonight. So it's my turn to do dinner tonight. Alex is very good at doing dinners, and I usually end up doing some kind of like ready meal. So I really want to get better, and I do feel like January is the perfect time to like really try some like more hearty, healthy, wholesome meals. So the first one we've got is the simple one dish dinners. This is my favorite one that I've definitely used the most. We have some really amazing, oh this, you can tell that this was a page that I loved. This is the simple roast chicken and red pepper tray bake. This has been one of my absolute favorites to make. I mean, look how good that looks. Oh, it's making me hungry just looking at it. What else have we got in here? Trying to think of some other bits that I've already made with this. I'm kind of bad, and I don't often fold down pages because I don't like folding them down. I always like it. Oh, this was a good one, a slow cooked lamb. That was absolutely amazing. Things like that are so easy because it's literally just bunging it in and just waiting for it to kind of cook. Oh, I've not tried that one. Fresh tuna, spring onion and mango. That sounds like a good one. I might have to save that page for another time. Also, it's like really educational as well. It literally goes through like your super grains, which is so easy to kind of like see. So it's all about like the things that you should have in every single meal. You've got choose your grains, add your vegetables, add protein, and add texture. And I absolutely love that. It just makes it feel so easy. It's very like accessible in terms of the cooking. So really like that one. And then the one I haven't used quite as much, but is a really nice one, the quick roasting tin, 30-minute one dinner dishes. Now I actually find, because they're like 30-minute in terms of the cooking, sometimes they're a little bit more complicated, and I much prefer ones that you can literally like, even if it takes an hour, you just bung in the oven. Oh, that does look good though. Quick chicken leek and chorizo pie. That looks really delicious. I feel like there is nothing better than a pie at this time of year. Cinnamon spiced aubergine with feta cheese, olives and herb wheat. Quick broccoli. Orzo, I do like orzo. Orzo is really lovely. You can tell I've not really gone through this one as much. It's not as warm, but I do need to have a little look through and save some pages of things that I want to cook. But I think I'm going to do something out of this one tonight, because I do find this one is the one that I reach for more, and this is the one that is just a little bit easier in my opinion. If you're like me and you're not very good at cooking, and you don't really enjoy like standing over hot for hours, you don't really enjoy that kind of experience, something like this is absolutely perfect. And I do feel like, especially now when the weather's like this and we just want to be inside eating like the loveliest, most wholesome, most delicious recipes, these are great. So I am going to get started with dinner. I think I'm going to leave this vlog here because I know what I'm like. I don't like vlogging cooking because I'm not very good at it, and I don't really want to get the judge from people. And also, the second I finished eating, I just go into a food coma. I just want to get on the sofa and chill for the rest of the evening. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. A bit of a like January reset video, some new habits, some new kind of like routines, new schedules. I feel like now is just the perfect time of year to start making these changes. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I haven't done this for a long time. If you got to the end of this video, comment down below the word bake, because I'm going to be doing some really nice tray bake. Comment down below the word bake if you got to the end of this video. I do need to do some more baking as well this winter, because you know I love my baking. So comment that down below if you got to the end, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.